I'm not gonna change my outfit like I did the first couple of days. Welcome to the 13th of December. I'm Sanne from Warrior's Heart. I'm the soldier, I'm the spiritual warrior, I'm the peaceful warrior, and I've just changed after 14 years of being in the military to the Navy. So no more am I wearing a beret, but a cap. What do you call it? Kasket in Danish? A cap. I have created Warrior's Heart 20 years ago, 19 and a half years ago, because I did not like myself. I was almost a toxic masculine because I had complex PTSD, I had arthritis. I had discovered years before that, before becoming self-employed, studying to become a body therapist, I had discovered that I had the signs, the pre-stage to cancer. I had already had many symptoms of autoimmune diseases because those two are connected. Keep being burned out, keep being stressed, you will eventually pull in and make yourself ill with autoimmune diseases. If you don't learn that and change your diet, start eating anti-inflammatory, you will develop cancer. It's inevitable, I think, unavoidable. I don't know how to say that. It will come in at one point. That's why we should start eating anti-inflammatory like I did 23 years ago. Because when I was a younger soldier, I'm 49 today, and I've been biohacking for 23 years, not because it was modern, but because I had allergies, arthritis, pains. My body and I were 28, but the body was 40, if not 50. Because I lived just like everyone else does today. And I do not like when people whine and complain, oh, there's something wrong with my ex. Yeah, but what's at the end of your ex? Your shit, your inadequacy, your low self-esteem, your anxiousness. If you're not avoidant, yeah, you might be avoidant when it comes to yourself. Stop whining and stop complaining and make sure that you take yourself seriously enough so you do what I did. I can't be in this world living and being like that. I can change one thing. And it's not those motherfuckers out there. I can change myself. There's nothing wrong with your psychotic ex. They are what they are. But what's wrong is you. Your perspective, your mindset, the way you approach life, because you're too afraid of addressing your own freaking fucking bullshit. And I know that I'm harsh today and I don't give a fuck. Because I am the warrior. I take my own freaking fucking medicine every single day. I was just out visiting an amazing body therapist. And I said, don't be so rough on me. Just be gentle and let me help my body release it. And I released again a shock in that hip and in the lower back as well. I take my freaking fucking medicine so often that my body can't catch up. So that's why I have to go to these body therapists to get rid of the old behavioral tendencies and patterns. I've just moved to my own home, sitting here in my own chair, doing my free spiritual Christmas calendar again for the 13th time on the 13th of December. And fuck, English is hard sometimes, especially when I get frustrated. Yeah, I used to box with the national team. I am, of course, as you can see, I am the feminine, but I also have a strong masculine essence. I'm not too much. I'm not angry. I'm freaking fucking passionate. I dare to be me. Do you? Are you still playing the game of both being a victim and nice and polite and pleasing? And you say yes when you mean no. And you wonder why you're burned out. You wonder why you feel like hell. You wonder why your teeth hurt because you don't speak up. Stop freaking fucking whining. Respect what you have in here that I dare to outlive. Being my highest divine self. I dare to be me. And everyone else have had a problem with that my whole life. And a couple of years ago, when I started to become a numerologist, I left the class and I felt, I don't want to live here. I don't want to be here anymore. Because the freaking fucking spiritual bypassing teachers who had never done any inner work, they were and are still today a part of a yoga cult. Cult. I don't know how to say it in English. They were horrible people, except if we were like them. And that's also where I differentiate myself when it comes to other spiritual mentors, trauma therapists, karmic liberators, psychics, etc. Your differences and mine can only be our biggest gifts and mirror to one another in a positive way. And I didn't want to live on that during that education, because they made me feel wrong because I was me, and that has nothing to do with me. Gotta go, have to do the next day, the 14th of December, and I'm not gonna take